All right, shalom, shalom. Before I begin, I'll give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakwakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone well. Peace, blessings, salutations to those for elected is out there pushing, laboring, believing, and listening onto this truth with heart sincerity. I already made a blessing lecture be upon your houses. All right, the title and topic of this lesson is going to be, all right, longing for the kingdom. All right, longing for the kingdom. And right here, I got the definition, all right, for longing for, all right, and it means having a deep, strong desire or yearning for someone or something, right? And when we go down a little bit here, right, to the some of the common examples, right, when we look at the one for longing for a place, right, it says missing your hometown or your childhood, and also when you go down to longing for a feeling, it says wanting peace, safety, or happiness when life feels hard. All right. And right now, right, we are longing for the kingdom, man. Right. We are longing for the planet Earth to be put back in its righteous course. We are longing for being truly at peace in this place, man. Right. We are longing for salvation, man. Right. A righteous rulership. Okay. Right now, the planet Earth is truly out of course, man. It's corrupt. You see, all different types of deplorable acts happening, right? All levels of wickedness happening, right? Constantly being, abused in this place, man, misused in this place, right? But we are truly, longing for the kingdom, looking forward to the kingdom, wanting the kingdom, man, right? You know, even sometimes when you be having conversation with brothers, man, you hear brothers say, or you may say, man, we need salvation, man. We need the kingdom. And this is genuine feelings, man. This is genuinely how we feel, man. We need salvation. We need the kingdom because this place is truly out of course, man. The wicked are in authority, promoting all different types of abominations, right? Degenerate activities, right? Wickedness. And we truly want the kingdom. We are longing for the kingdom. Okay. This is Proverbs, the 29th chapter, verse 2. It reads, when the wicked are in authority, the people, Salakia, let me read that again. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, right? And right now, who is in authority? Who is the ones that are in rulership? The wicked, Esau, Edom. These wicked elites, they're the ones that is in rulership right now. They're the ones that is, controlling and orchestrating things that are happening right now on the planet Earth. They're the ones that controls the money. They're the ones that controls the media, the news media, the social media platforms, the music industries, the entertainment, all these things. They're the ones that's controlling it and promoting all different types of wickedness and different agendas, man. Right? They're the ones that's in rulership. They're the ones that's destroying the planet Earth, man. Destroying the creation, putting the Israelites through it, man. Right? That's why we see the state of the world is in the way it is right now. That's why you see high levels of depression, high levels of suicide, right? High levels of poverty, right? High levels of disease, pollution, right? Because the wicked are in authority right now, man. Right? They're defiling the whole planet Earth, man. However, when the righteous are in authority, the planet Earth is going to be put back into its righteous course. Right? When Yahweh Shai returns, he's going to put the planet back into its righteous course, man. Right? All these wicked things and wicked acts that's happening right now on planet Earth is not going to be a reality anymore, man. Right? And that righteous rulership, right, is coming very soon. We are inching closer and closer to it, man. That's why we desire the kingdom so much, man. Right? That's why we want the kingdom so much, man. Because we are looking forward to that righteous rulership, that righteous being in authority. All right? Because at that point, the whole creation is going to be put back into its righteous course. The animals are going to be at peace. The people, right, the nation of Yasharah is going to be at peace. All right? all this wickedness and debauchery and degenerate behavior is going to be out the window, man. Right? It's going to truly be in order. And this is what we're looking forward to, man. Right now, these people are normalized, right? Desensitized, right? They're desensitized and they normalize this wicked place, man. Right? The wickedness in this place. Right? However, us that is in the know, us that have the eyesight to truly see the world for what it truly is, right? We see that this is not it. Right? We see that, there is better things to come. We are truly looking forward to the kingdom, man. Right? Because all the things that is here is truly nothing compared to what the Lord has in store for us. Right? The things that people receive on this side is pretty much like, giving the dog a treat to keep them pacified, and not pay attention to what's happening right now. And that's what these wicked elites do. They keep the people pacified. They give them entertainment and bullshit, right? Like they say, party and bullshit. That's the main thing on these people's mind, right? Give them some entertainment, right? Like they got the saying, give the people bread and circuses and they shall never revolt, right? Kind of like that movie, They Live, right? When he had the glasses on, right, he could see the world for what it truly was. When he took the glasses off, he was seeing the world how everybody else saw it. Right? Grab this. Right? This is 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, verse 18. It reads, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. Right? We don't care about, the money, the fame, right? The riches in this place, the mansions, the women, all the things that this place has the average person thinking matters, right? We don't care about these things because these things don't matter. All right, we're looking forward to the kingdom, right? We're looking forward to salvation. We're looking forward to being in rulership, man. That's what we're longing for. Going back again to the title of the lesson, right? Continuing on 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, verse 18 reads, for the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Right. So again, all these things that these devils have to offer, right? These tangible items, these temporal items are temporal. As the scripture says, they're temporary, man. They're not going to be here forever. Right. They're not going to be able to, you're not going to have your Lamborghini in the kingdom, man. That same Lamborghini you had in Babylon, you're not going to have that in the kingdom, man. Right. All that money in your bank account, hey, that's not going to matter in the kingdom, man. Right? Because once these missiles get to dropping on Babylon, all these riches, right? All these things people are attached to, is going to be fueled to a fire, missile food. All right. Yeah, it may look nice, but at the end of the day, that shit don't fucking matter. Right? We're looking forward to the kingdom. We're looking forward to being in rulership, man. Because these things are going to last for eternity, man. Right? You're not going to have to take a chariot to get an oil change, man. Your chariot's not going to break down on you, man. Right? You can have the most expensive, luxurious car in this place, but you still got to get an oil change. You still could get a flat tire, right? It still could break down on you. You still could get in a car accident. It still could get stolen, right? That's nothing, man. Continue on. This is Matthew the 6th chapter, verse 33. And it reads, but seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Right? Seek the kingdom first. Because in the kingdom, we gonna have the money, the resources, the fame, the women, whatever the case it may be. You gonna have it in the kingdom, man. Right? And what's gonna separate it? It's going to be many things separating, but one of the things that's going to separate it is it's going to be for eternity, right? Really think about it, for eternity, never ending, forever and ever. All right. These devils, these wicked elites, No matter how much you sell out, no matter what you do for them, they can never offer you anything that's gonna be for eternity, man. Right? They may claim, they may try, but they can't, because their rulership is gonna come to an end. Right? The rulership of the nation Yasharala would never end once we're put back in rulership, man. We're gonna be in rulership forever, for eternity, man. A righteous rulership, man. Right? Where you truly be at peace, where you truly be able to enjoy your life, man, where you'll be immortal, man. Right? These is, a few things that, the Lord has in store for us, that these devils have nothing close that they can even offer for that, man. Right? Why do you think they go so hard in their rituals? Trying to do their anti-aging, messing with the different type of tinctures they have, the drinking of the blood and so forth, man. you know, because they're trying to, receive or get immortality, but they can't, man. They still gonna kick that bucket at the end of the day, right? But in the kingdom, that's not gonna be a reality for us, man. We gonna be living forever and ever, man. This is Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, verse 3. And it reads, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry." Right? And another, important, crucial thing is patience, man. Having the patience, and waiting for the kingdom, waiting for salvation, waiting for the Lord to return. We're seeing the signs, that's happening, throughout the four corners of the world. We're seeing these prophecies coming to pass and getting ready to come to pass. So these are all signs to let us know the times that we are in, letting us know that we are at the end. We are almost at the beginning of a righteous rulership. The beginning of the rulership of the nation Yasharala, man. So we just have to, stay patient, and continually do what's required of us to be found pleasing in the sight of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, to be found favorable in the eyes of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. All right? Because at the end of the day, the rewards that are in store for us, it is something very, very beautiful that these devils have nothing on this side that they can even compare to try to offer, man. And also it's going to be for eternity, man. Right? Receiving those incorruptible crowns, man. Right? These devils have corruptible crowns to offer you, man. But the Lord has incorruptible crowns. All right? But hey, I'm going to wrap it up with that. Lord willing, this was edifying to your elect of Israel. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, and Kwakwadash. That belongs to the elders and apostles of Great Mills from the Well. Peace, blessings, salutations to those for elect that's out there pushing, laboring, believing, and listening onto this truth with our sincerity. Until next time, shalom, and a ball, Kwame Sharala, shalom.